Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And the Lobos will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Hawaii's offense will be first on the attack. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying it.
There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back has it. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some room.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws for the tight end. This time it's complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Brave. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Warriors!
That great first drive by this offense capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Lobos offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. That's caught. It's McKinney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get...
Breaks into the open. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Plows through the defense. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Powers through the defender. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Touch pass on the run. Can't get him to the ground. Looking for the end zone.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
The Rainbow Warriors line it up with a 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. It'll be a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air, it's Byrne. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Lobos will punt it away on fourth down. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's Brake. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Using his legs to buy some time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in, it's back. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Lobos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Fights off the defender. He's open on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Good enough for a first down.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He breaks a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Lobos will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Oh, he's got some space. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. And the Lobos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's McKinney. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And, Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like, now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running. Play defense.
To the quarter break. Rankings to see this playoff race is run the option. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense. Offense in an empty set. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call it running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. Back to pass, it's Byrne. Got a man, it's back. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game is prop.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Rush is on him. He's going to run it. Got a man. It's McClure. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's McKinney. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll try to get the first through the air. He wants a big play here late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got him in the open. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive structure,